Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, a beautiful princess named Snow White lived in a grand castle. She had skin as white as snow, lips as red as roses, and hair as black as ebony. Her stepmother, the evil queen, was jealous of her beauty. Every day the queen asked her magic mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all?" For years the mirror replied, "You, my queen." One day the mirror said, "Snow White is the fairest of them all." The queen became furious. She ordered a huntsman to take Snow White deep into the forest and get rid of her. But when the huntsman saw Snow White's kindness and innocence, he couldn't do it. He let her go and warned her never to return to the castle. Snow White ran and ran until she found a tiny cottage deep in the woods. Tired and scared, she entered and saw everything was small. Tiny chairs, tiny beds, and tiny plates. Feeling exhausted, she fell asleep. Soon, the owners of the cottage returned, 7 dwarves who worked in the mines. They were surprised to find Snow White, but welcomed her with open arms. She promised to take care of their home in return for shelter. Meanwhile, the queen learned from her mirror that Snow White was still alive. Enraged, she disguised herself as an old woman and went to the dwarf's cottage with a shiny red apple. Snow White, unaware of the danger, took a bite. Suddenly, she collapsed into a deep sleep. When the dwarfs found her, they were heartbroken. They placed her in a glass coffin, hoping for a miracle. One day, a prince passed by and saw Snow White. He felt drawn to her beauty and leaned in to kiss her. Magically, the spell broke. Snow White opened her eyes, and the dwarfs cheered with joy. The prince took her to his kingdom, where they lived happily ever after. The end.